everyone, Fed here, and welcome back to my How to Build series, where I show you how to build cool things inside of Minecraft. Now in this video, I'm going to show you guys how to build a working bakery, which in turn is just a fully automatic bread making machine. Now, if you live under a rock and don't know that I do all my tutorials on Minecraft Console Edition, well, you would know that we got a new title update this holiday from 4J. Now, it's awesome that we got this new stuff, but it also kind of stinks because we're gonna have to wait at least 2 or 3 weeks before any sort of bug fix from 4J. Now, if you play around with redstone as much as I do, you build on the console, you'll notice that there has been quite the few bugs, especially the one where I went into my redstone world and every single one of my pistons were gone. Every single one. So I did have a backup save, thank goodness, but I am not going on that world again until some bug fixes start rolling out, because that world had no pistons at all. Also, you know, you'll click a button, the button will stay clicked forever. Just a bunch of bug glitches that need to be fixed, which in turn affected this build as well. That's why I haven't been making too many redstone. I need these bug fixes to start rolling out because a lot of the redstone is getting messed up. Now, I had a way more simpler version for this automatic. I was just going to do a bread farm, but I decided to turn it into a bakery because I had to make it a little bit bigger than I really wanted to make it. But basically how this thing is working. Also, almost forgot, this does work on Pocket Edition and it does work on PC. Just giving heads up now, works on Pocket Edition, works on Pocket Edition fantastically. Works way better on Pocket Edition than it does on console. But basically how this thing is working is we have a farmer villager right here who's trying to trade with this villager right here. So what he does is he'll turn the wheat into bread, but I have a minecart with a hopper right here that will catch the bread when he throws it to this one. Then it will funnel it down into this chest, and as you can see, ooh, we already have 3 stacks. That's actually perfect. We have a perfect 3 stacks. You don't know how many times I've tried to redo this video. It's just been... This video has been very annoying to make. And then up here we have the villager that is harvesting the wheat. Now, how he's getting his hands on the wheat is underneath our farm down here. We have a minecart with hopper going around, collecting all those extra wheat seeds and the extra wheat. And then the wheat, what happens with the wheat is it will funnel into an item sorting machine right here, and that will push the wheat into a dispenser, pushing it out towards the villager, which, you know, sometimes you hear that click, click, click sound. That's just the wheat popping out of that dispenser back there into the villager's hand to make the bread. And then of course sometimes we'll get a few little extra pieces of wheat up here, but this is where mainly the seeds will go. If you get any extra wheat up here, you know, just take the wheat out and then go ahead and just throw it to your villager and he'll make bread out of it. But you won't get too much wheat. Most of the wheat will go to your farmer villager right there. So we're gonna go ahead and switch over to another world, build it on that world, because I just did it on here because I was testing a few things out in certain worlds, because my one world, nothing was working in my one world. My one redstone world, I completely had to make a whole new redstone world because that one, nothing's working on it for some reason. So let's go ahead and start building this thing, guys. All right, guys, so I'm obviously going to be building this thing on creative, and you're probably going to be building this thing on survival. So the best way to get your villagers is just to get them in a minecart. Once you have a villager inside a minecart, they're stuck in that forever, and you can push them wherever you want. You could actually also use, thanks to the new update, you can use one of the boats. If you did not know, you could put a villager inside your boat, and then you can also get in the boat with your villager, and then, you know, you can move it around. It actually goes pretty quick on land, these boats. They go pretty quick. It might not be super fast, but it's way faster than the old boat. So if you didn't know, you could do that as well. If you want to capture a villager and do that, you absolutely can. So we're going to start off by building the farmer villager and the other villager, and he's going to make the bread and toss it to the other guy. So I'm going to be using brick for mine, and I'm also going to be using acacia planks, and I'm also going to be using an acacia staircase as well. This is going to be the color of my bakery. So choose your color of bakery, whatever blocks you want to use for your bakery, go ahead. I'm going to be using brick, and I'm going to be using acacia wood and acacia wood stairs. We are also going to need for our redstone a hopper, a powered rail. We're going to need a minecart with a hopper. And then, I gotta think about this. I've built this thing so many times, so it's just becoming such a... we're going to need a chest, of course, and we're going to need a villager. So I guess we could start off with these, all these right now, and then we'll pull out the other... You know, let's also get a dispenser. Get a dispenser as well. That should be good. So to start things off, let's go ahead and put down our chest that's going to be collecting all our bread. So this is going to be a chest. Dig down 1 block, and this is where all your bread's going to be going. Then right behind the chest, break out the block, go into crouch and or sneak mode, whatever you like to call it, and go ahead and place your hopper off the backhand side of that chest. So now when we throw any item in there, it'll funnel right over to the chest, and that's where all our bread's going to be going. Then right above that hopper, go into sneak mode again, place in a powered rail with a minecart with a hopper on top of it. Now we're going to take out the coloring choice for our bakery. For the back wall, I'm going to be using bricks. So I'm just going to place 3 bricks like this, boop, 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 and boop. And then right over here, I actually break this one and place a dispenser on this side. This is where your farmer villager is going to be going. This is where the farmer's going, and then anyone can go over here. It really doesn't matter, but we need a farmer villager in front. So one with a brown coat. The one with the brown coat is the farmer villager. Next up, we're going to take out our acacia planks or whatever color you're going to be using for your bakery. We're going to place one here and here. And then we're going to place a staircase upside down right above the chest. That's just so we can open up our bread chest. Next up, we're going to place 2 high blocks right around the sides. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Over here as well. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. This corner is actually going to be getting dug out later on. But for now, we're just going to leave it like that. And then bring a line of blocks right across like this. And then place 1 block here. And 1 block here, just like that, to hold our villagers. If you're doing this on survival, you know, just break out this side right here. And like I said, push him in there with a minecart. Once he's in there with the minecart, he cannot move at all. And then you can break the minecart and take it from him. But that's the way I would go about it, getting your villager inside there on survival. Now, like I said, on this side, we are going to need a farmer villager, and on this side, we can use any other villager. So hopefully I get one right away. It tends to not happen with the farmer villagers. I tend to have to do it like 30,000 times before they actually give me a farmer villager. So here we go. I'm probably going to speed up the video or just skip ahead, and hopefully I just get a farmer villager super soon. And we got a farmer villager, so I only had to do it 3 times, and four times. So we got a farmer villager, and then on this side, you know, just put any villager. It doesn't really matter. He's going to be trading he's going to turn the wheat into bread and be trading to him. So what we're going to do is just test it out real quick. Now, sometimes on console, he'll throw the bread wherever he wants to. It's super annoying, super duper annoying, but on console, he does whatever he wants. So if you want to test it out, you can go ahead and throw wheat. So those trapdoors that I did show you at the beginning, that were right across this area, weren't for show, actually. Sometimes he likes to throw the bread wherever he wants. So just throw some wheat at your villager, you know, back away, and eventually he'll try to trade with them. He'll turn the wheat into bread, and hopefully, cross fingers, he just throws it straight. Sometimes, see, he threw it in the corner. He threw it in the corner. See that? Sometimes he does that. So what you have to do, you know, just push him around a little bit, you know, change his trajectory. If he does that, you want him throwing the bread. Stop throwing the bread in the corner, you stupid villager. I had to slap you. Don't make me do it again. I'm sorry, just throw the bread straight. Okay, he threw it to the side. You see that right there? So if you want to, as long as he's throwing it somewhere towards the front hand side, we can get this thing to work. On console, it's so bad. It's so bad. I hope they fix it. But all I did was I placed a trapdoor here, here, and here. And it's also actually good to have this anyway, because now you could close it off like this so no monsters can get them. But it's not just for show. I do that so when he throws the bread now, instead of hitting that, it'll hit the trapdoor and it'll get funneled into the chest. But he's still, can you not, you know, can you just, you know, throw it towards the guy over there, please? There we go. He's throwing it straight finally. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You are one annoying villager. So you might have to knock him around a little bit if you're on console to finally get him to throw it straight. Bug fix update, please. Next up, what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to put a little bit of a lighting source in there. So I'm just going to throw a torch right in the middle. How about that? That should be a sufficient amount of lighting. Bloop, like that. And then we can go ahead and close this off. So like I said, trapdoors aren't really there for fun. They're there to actually, you know, you can close them, keep monsters away from them, or close it so he throws his bread straight. So now that we know he's throwing his bread straight, and as you can see that 64 wheat turned into 15 bread. Not too shabby. So now what we're going to do is start up on the redstone. So we're going to come over here to the left-hand side of that dispenser right there, and we're going to dig out this corner right here until we can see that dispenser. Next, I'm going to remove everything in my inventory, and we're going to take out some hoppers. We're going to be making our item sorting machine, so only wheat gets funneled into that villager, nothing else. So we're going to need a hopper, some redstone comparators, well, 1 redstone comparator, redstone, and a redstone torch, and then we're going to need 22 pieces of wheat. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so 22 pieces of wheat. Actually, make it 23 pieces of wheat. Then going into the side of this dispenser, just going into sneak and or crouch mode and place it in the hopper like that. So, that's another thing. The villager's in the way. See how I can't place it? Because you're in the way. Get out of the way, villager. So go into sneak and or crouch mode. Make sure that hopper is going inside the dispenser. Next up, we're going to actually take out some blocks. And we're going to place 2 blocks coming out from this hopper going towards the backhand side. So 1, 2. Place a redstone comparator going that way. And then take out another hopper and place your hopper going into the back of that redstone comparator. So look at the back of it and boop, like that. And as you can see, it's going into the back of it. Then right above it right here, we're going to place in 2 chests. So go and take out some chests. We're going to place 2 chests right here. This is where our extra wheat and our wheat seeds are going to be funneling into, because we don't want any wheat seeds going into our build. We don't want it stuffing up the build and breaking everything. So going in the back of this chest, we're going to place in another hopper like so. Now it's time to start up on our redstone once again. So place a block right in front of this redstone comparator. Break the block underneath it. It's no longer needed. Place 2 blocks right here. Boop, boop. And place 2 pieces of redstone like so. Then take out your redstone torch and place it right off the side, and that will create our item selector. So now to make sure only wheat is going into our item selector, we're going to go right here inside this top hopper, take out our wheat, and we're going to place 4 pieces of wheat right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then place the remaining 19 like so. And as you can see, one of them funneled down into that hopper. So now only wheat can go in here. Only wheat will go right into that dispenser nothing else. So if I take out some wheat, and let's go ahead and just take out another item. Let's just take out wheat seeds, I guess. We'll take out some wheat seeds. So now if we take some wheat and we throw it right here at this hopper, boop, it will go through it into that dispenser right down there. See, there's our wheat. So I'll do it again. You know, throw in some pieces of wheat like that, and it'll funnel right down into our dispenser. Now, if anything else goes in here, let's say wheat seeds. So I'll chuck a bunch of wheat seeds in here. It'll just funnel over to this large chest. And see what I mean? Please, 4J, please come back from your vacation. We need some bug fixes. Why is that doing that? That's a hopper. There's no power going into that hopper to prevent this. This shouldn't be happening. Right here, right what you just saw right there, that should not be happening. Items should not be getting stuck above your hopper like this at all. We need a bug fix so badly. So as you can see though, the wheat seeds are funneling in over here, and the wheat is funneling in down here. Please come back, 4J. We need some bug fixes. So now that we have that working, what we're going to do is hook up our dispenser so it shoots out the wheat into our villager. So let's go ahead and just take out that for now. So coming out of our dispenser right here, we're just gonna, let me change up the color as well. We're gonna change up the color just so we can tell the difference. Let's use orange. So coming out from the dispenser, place a block like this. Then take out a redstone comparator and place a redstone comparator coming out of that block. Place a block in front of the redstone comparator. Then a block down here with a piece of redstone like that. Place a block next to your redstone. Place a repeater. We're going to need a repeater. That's right. We're going to place a repeater coming out of this block set to 1 tick to light. Place another block. I'm just changing the color. You don't have to change it. Place a piece of redstone in front of the repeater. It should hook into your comparator, and then set your comparator to subtraction mode. That means that little front part on your comparator should be on. So if you left click it on your controller or right click it on your mouse, it should turn on your comparator. So that is subtraction mode. And then we're going to place one more block here with redstone going into the side of the block that has our dispenser next to it. And that should make a clock. So now if I throw wheat in here, it will automatically get dispensed to that villager. You should be able to hear it. So when I throw wheat in, you can hear it getting dispensed. Hear it getting dispensed out. Boop, boop, boop. It's getting dispensed out to him. And then he'll turn that wheat into bread and toss it at this dude right here. Let's see if he does it. Please don't throw the bread backwards. Don't throw the bread sideways. Throw it straight. He's right in front of you. Throw it straight. Didn't you ever play ball with your dad? Didn't you? You probably didn't have a dad, you Squidward-looking villager. All right, enough being mean to the villagers. Let's go ahead and get started up on the rest of this. But he should make the bread and then toss it at him. So now we're going to get started with our whole little farm up top, which we're going to have another farmer village up top, harvesting all of our wheat. Dude, did you make the bread yet? Did you make it? Did you make? No, you didn't. You didn't make the bread. Okay. So now what we're going to do is let's get rid of all of this just for now. And we're going to take out our hoppers once again. So coming out the side of this hopper, we're going to come out 6 more hoppers. So go in crouch and or sneak mode and place in 6 more hoppers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that should be a total of 7 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then off of the right-hand side over here, we're just going to place in one more block. Let's use a different color this time because this is where our track's going to be going. You don't need this many hoppers, but that will keep the inflow of your items up top, just going in and out as fast as possible. If we only have one there, then it's going to take forever. So I just recommend doing this many. Now we're going to have to go out that way 16 blocks. You can make it much bigger if you want to. You can make it much smaller if you want to. It completely depends up to you guys. If you want to add even more plots in, I'll show you how to do that at the end. But we're just going to come out 16 blocks. So we already came out 1, so we're going to have to come out starting from this one. So 1, then 2, then, you know what, let's just go like this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I'll count it one more time, and then I'm just going to speed up the video. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Ooh, is that really 15? Did I count wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, I got it right. I'm going to speed up the video now. And there we go. So now what we're going to do is place in our powered rails and our normal rails. And I like to use blocks of redstone for this part as well. And you know what? We might also need our bakery blocks. So I'm going to take out some bricks as well, because I think we're going to need a row right here. Yeah, place a row of your bricks or whatever you're using right here as well. So starting off with this thing, we're going to place a powered rail here. And then we're going to place a redstone block. The reason we don't put it underneath it is because we don't want it to lock this hopper. We don't want this hopper right here getting locked. So just put it to the side of it. Then we're basically going to go all the way down to the end with our normal rails. And then right before the end, we're going to break this block and place in a redstone block. So you know what? It's going to be like every other block. So every other block, just place a redstone block like this. Like that. There we go. And then we're going to place a powered rail off every single one of these. You know what? Let's not do that for now. Let's just wait, and we're going to keep going up and down the row. So turn it around and come all the way back down this way. And now come out 2 blocks from the hopper. So 2 blocks. And we're going to place in a redstone block here and do that every other block. Every other block like so. We might not need it on this one. No, we don't. We're going to be putting a power rail here. Don't do that. So now we're going to place a power rail here. I'm just going to bring it out and bring it all the way down. Now, they might connect to each other. Let's see. Please don't connect to each other. Please. Yep, they connected to each other. So if to stop it from connecting to each other, just break this one for now. Place another normal rail here, and then go ahead and place that powered rail back like that. And now just do the same thing. Bring your regular rails going all the way down. And then right when you hit that redstone block, just place in a powered rail. Turn it around. Bring it all the way back this way. Boop, 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 boop. And then once we hit that redstone block, place a powered rail. Then we're going to place in 2 normal rails, go into sneak mode, boop, 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 like that. And then go ahead and go all the way back down. And then we're going to speed through the rest of this video. Pretty simple. All right, now that we are on this last line right here, we're just going to bring it all the way to the end. Place 1 more powered rail right on top of this hopper. And then place a redstone block right next to it like that. There we go. Make sure you break the rest of them. And then we're going to place in some more bricks right here. So boop, 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 like so. So now our minecart with a hopper should be working. Now, if you don't like the noise, you can actually turn off the sounds. I turned off the sound so I don't have to hear it going whoosh, 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 back and forth. That's very simple. All you have to do is just go to settings and then go to audio, and you can turn on and off your minecart sounds if you would like to. If you really don't care, then you can just leave it alone. So now that it's going back and forth perfectly, all we need to do now is take out some dirt. So we're going to take out some dirt right here. So now we're going to take our dirt and basically just put it above the entire thing. So go all the way around and bring it right above the entire rail. So I'm going to quickly speed up the video. You don't need to see me placing all this dirt. Just place it above every piece of railing. All right, guys, once you got your dirt into place, we're going to place in our water. So take out any blocks, so it doesn't really matter. And we're also going to need some water. So take out a water bucket, and we're going to be placing our water on the long side of our rails. So let's go ahead and just place in some blocks like this so you can't see the rails over here anymore. Place some blocks in. Then place one up right here, and then bring in another row right up here, because this is where our water is going to be going. We don't want it to go all over the place, ruin anything. So make sure you add this little area in like that. And we might need to put bricks here. Yes, we will. So boop, 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 like that. There we go. Take out your water and just place your water going all the way down this entire line. And we're going to do the same thing on the opposite hand side over here as well. So we're going to come out a block right here like that. Place in our blocks across the bottom so we can't see those rails anymore. Then we're going to place up a block in the back like that. And then another row right back here to hold in our water. So come all the way down and then place in your water right here like so. There we go. And then we're going to take out a hoe and till all of this ground. So let's go ahead and take out a hoe. It doesn't really matter which one you use, and we're going to till the entire ground. Well, I guess it does matter which one you use if you're doing it on survival. I'm doing it on creative, so it's not going to break. So I think it might break if you use a wooden one with this much dirt. I don't know. So we're going to just till the entire ground. Now that our ground is completely tilled, we're going to take out some blocks of choice again. I'm just going to use my bricks, and we're also going to actually need a staircase of bricks as well. So take out a brick staircase. Place your brick staircase right above. Oh, I think I just broke that. Yep. Place your brick staircase right above your chest. This is just so you can open and close it. If you have a normal block there, you won't be able to open up this chest. With normal bricks like that, there we go. There we go. Hide up all of this stuff as well. I really need to fix this part right here. So bloop, like that. And we're going to bring this around our entire dirt twice. We need to go around it twice. This is so the villager can't get out and nothing can get inside as well. So we're just going to bring this all the way around the dirt and do that twice. Once you got your wall into place, we're going to go ahead and add in some lighting. So just take out some torches, and I'm just going to place some torches along this entire wall. I'm going to place it on the other wall as well. This is just so no zombies or anything spawn inside of here and end up killing your villager who is making all of your bread for you. So boop, 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 like that. So now that we got all this into place, we're going to need a villager up here. Like I said, if you're doing it on survival, just get a minecart up here with them and then just break them out of the minecart. And I'm pretty sure my phone just went off. Hopefully you won't be able to hear that. And I'm going to take out a sword because it might take me a while before I actually get a farmer villager. So boop. Nope, we need a farmer villager. So let's see. Bloop. Nope. And I'm going to speed up the video because this is probably going to take a while. And I finally got my farmer villager. So now what we're going to need is 7 stacks of seeds for him. 7 stacks of wheat seeds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we're going to throw all of these wheat seeds at him. So throw all 7 stacks of wheat seeds at him. Boop, 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 boop. All 7. Make sure you have 7 stacks. Oh, no, don't start planting yet. You have to pick up the rest of these, you butt. Get over here. Don't start planting yet. Take these wheat seeds. And boop, there you go. He has all 7. So now if you want to help him out, which I recommend, just take out some extra wheat seeds and start planting along with him. You don't want him to waste all of his wheat seeds, because if he starts picking up the wheat itself, then you're not going to see influx of wheat yet until he reaches 64. So I highly recommend just planting in the first set of wheat seeds with him so he doesn't waste an entire stack of wheat seeds doing it, because he definitely will with this much land. As you can see, he's already starting to plant as well. So let's go ahead and just plant in with him so he doesn't waste an entire stack of wheat seeds. We got to do it fast. Stop. No, I don't want to trade with you, fish. You're trading me a cooked fish. There we go. Boop, 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 boop. And boop, 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 boop. And boom, there you guys have it. That's it. You are completely done. So once this is done, he will start harvesting it. So if you want to see some crops right away, just take out some bone meal and go ahead and bone meal this stuff up. Just let him start doing it right away. So I'm just going to go ahead and throw some bone meal on some of these, get some grown right away, and he should start harvesting them, and we should start seeing some bread being made. So I'll be right back after I've pretty much bone mealed a bunch of these. All right, guys, and I'm back, and as you can see, my villager's already harvesting the wheat. Now, if your villager is picking up the wheat itself, that means you probably accidentally didn't put enough stacks of seeds on them. So please, please, please make sure you put enough stacks on them. You need that wheat to be on the floor. If he starts picking up that wheat, you're probably going to end up having to kill him, because it's going to take up to at least 64 stacks of wheat before you actually start seeing any wheat drop on the floor for your bread to be made. I mean, that doesn't really matter too much, but just make sure that he has 7 stacks of seeds on him, or else that might happen. So basically what's happening now is our hopper is going around underneath, collecting all that wheat that's falling on the floor. So as you can see, there's a piece of wheat right there, and sooner or later, there it goes, it disappeared. It disappeared because the hopper underneath is collecting it, and then the wheat will funnel down over here into this villager right here, who will in turn make bread for us. So let's see, we had 15 in there at the beginning. As you can see, we already have 18. He's already started to make bread, and you should be hearing the clicking sound of the dispenser, which is pushing the wheat out to this villager right here, who will in turn make the bread. Now, like I said, sometimes you'll get a few pieces of wheat in here, but that's fine. Just take the wheat out, throw it at your villager. You'll never lose any of your items, so it really doesn't matter that much. Now, if your bread is flying out of the area, you can easily go ahead and just close these trapdoors to make sure that doesn't happen, at least until the bug fix gets and updates it and fix it. But as you can see, we are getting a pretty good influx of bread right now, but that's because, I bone mealed up the entire thing. So he's just non-stop pulling out all that wheat for our bread making machine. Also, before we end the video, because you are done, you are completely done, I recommend capping off this area so absolutely no monsters spawn at all. So just take out any blocks of choice that you really want to, and just cap off this area so nothing can get in here. You absolutely do not want him to die, because if he dies, then this whole thing stops working. But there you guys have it. I capped off the entire thing. Now, I like to make everything symmetrical, so I'm going to go ahead and take out some chests, and I'm going to place a chest right here and right here, so it looks the same over here. And then what I'm also going to do is maybe spruce it up a little bit with some more trap doors. Let's go ahead and put in a row of trap doors right up here like this. Boop, 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 like that. Perfect. I recommend, changing up the colors a little bit. You don't have to see this. If you want to make the inside of your building not as tall, so it looks a lot better, so, like maybe you want to put some, like your roof right here. Maybe this could be like the roof for your bakery, so you don't have to see that whole back area right there. I know the back area is pretty big for the bakery, so maybe put it into the side of a mountain or something like that would look really, really good. But there we go. And I'm gonna do I want to use blue here? Blue might not look as good. Let's use hardened clay. Let's use hardened clay for our bakery. That has like a bakery color feel to it. So let's go ahead and use some hardened clay right here. So let's say this is my, how far did it come out on this side? 2 blocks. Yeah, I'm gonna make this thing so unsymmetrical, and I'm not gonna like it. So let's go like that. So let's say this is my bakery right here. Placing some walls right here as well with my hardened stained clay. Boop, 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 like that. So there is my bakery completely done, and I'm going to change my floor over to some dark oak planks. And you know what, guys, I told you I would show you how to add in more rows of wheat. Like I said, I don't know how much bread you guys need. I don't think you need that much bread, but I'll show you how to make another plot of land. It's just the same thing again, guys. It's just the same exact thing, and then all you have to do is just bring your stuff over. So there is my bakery. Maybe add a little more lighting right here so it's not too dark. So boop and boop. And there's my bakery, and he's going to be making me bread. Ooh, look, we already have 30 bread. So pretty much if you want to make another plot of land, do not put it right next to the other one. Do not put it right next to the other one, because if it's only 1 block away, the villager is going to try to trade with the other villager. In turn, they might accidentally make bread with each other, and you don't want that to happen. So I recommend coming out at least 3 blocks from the other one. So as you can see right in here, my villager over here is, he's collecting all of my wheat for me. So come over at least 3 more blocks from the water source block. So here's the water source block right here. So let's come out 3 more blocks from that. So right here's 1. So let me take out this. So 1, 2, 3, and then start off your plot of land right here. So my water source block's right here. I'm gonna come out 3 blocks from it. 1, 2, 3 blocks from it from here. So 1, 2, and then 3 like that. So water source here, and then 3 blocks out from it like that, and then just do the same exact thing we did up down here. You don't really need the hoppers though. The hoppers are just for that part right there. So if you want to, you just hook up your lane to here. Just hook it right up over to this side instead of wrapping it all the way around. So bring out the blocks over here. Just make an 8 by 16 spacing with your blocks, and instead of having it, oh, that's right, the water source is right there. Instead of having it come out right here, we can just wrap it around to over here. So let me go ahead and put this back real quick. Where is it? Where's my redstone block? And then just bring our minecart out from right here like that. Boop, 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 boop. Go ahead and remove this one right here and use a normal rail like so. There we go. Place your normal rail here and then wrap it around this way by placing in. Let's go ahead and place a powered rail here because we have our redstone block up here now. Boop. And then just wrap it around going into the next one and do the same exact thing. You know, like I said, come out 8. I'll speed up the video and just do it really quickly. But there, guys, have it. I quickly went ahead and just did another plot of land. See, it's the same thing over and over again. If you wanted to do another one, just do the same thing again and again and again. Just make sure they're 3 blocks away from each other so the villagers don't try to trade one another. So now we're going to go ahead and just quickly put back our minecart with the hopper. So, where should I even put this thing? I don't even know where I could get a good start with this thing. Maybe right here. Boop. And that should collect all of our stuff. As you see, I bone mealed it up a little bit. It should collect all of our wheat right down here. Boop, there you can see it's all disappearing. It'll collect all the extra ones in here that have been going since I've had this thing turned off. So yeah, you can see we have quite the few wheat inside of here going. And then what's going to do is pretty much let it all out. And this guy's going to make bread right down here for us. So hopefully, so as you can hear, the dispenser is going off. It's pushing all the wheat inside of our villager right here. And then he's going to go ahead and make bread and try to toss to this guy. And then it will go right inside of our chest. So as you can see, we are starting to get some pretty crazy amounts of bread. But there you guys have it. That is how you build a working bakery inside of Minecraft. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to stay tuned with my newest videos. All right, guys, peace.